our next piece of advice for you, my next piece of advice for you, is using adjustment layers versus just using adjustments. Now, I'm gonna discuss this a little bit in a future video, but basically, adjustments are things that you're making to the whole entire image. So we're going to do the adjustment first instead of adjustment layer. Now, doing it this way is what we call a destructive method, because you can't get rid of it without doing the undo key. And you don't want to rely on that, because you can only go back so many times in Photoshop before it stops letting you undo. And you may end up doing something between what your adjustment and then your undo later that you do not want to get rid of. And sometimes it's not something that's easy to do again. So I'm going to image adjustments, and let's say I'm going to go to Hue Saturation. Let's say my photo has a yellow cast to it. Well, I'm going to go over and add a little blue, because blue is, the opposite of yellow. And so if I had a yellow text, if I had a yellow cast in my photo, this would fix it. Sometimes it would fix it. It just depends. There are better methods than Hue Saturation. So we have this method right here. And so now I have this on my layer. Now what am I going to do if I want to get rid of that and it's too late to undo it with the, edit undo? Well, we're going to use something. I'm going to hit edit undo. But then our next option is to use adjustment layers, which are down here in this little half filled circle. And you get all these options. And we're going to use Hue Saturation is down here in this third section near the top. And here I'm going to, let's say my photo has a blue cast to it. Well, I'm going to do it this way, or maybe I want to make my box pink instead of red, as you can see here. So we have that layer right here. Now let's say I don't like that. Let's get rid of it. You can just get rid of it or delete the layer, no matter what you have done in between making that adjustment layer and then wanting to get rid of it later. So those are adjustments versus adjustment layers. Adjustment layers are the way to go. Remember that.